Hello, today we'll be drawing Frankenstein's monster as requested by my student, Deegan. We just need a pencil for sketching, and we have our permanent marker for drawing. I think I'm going to make a quick border so I can keep everything nice and neat inside this shape. And not in the middle, but I'm going to move it to the right a little bit. I'm going to make a square shape. I'm going to make two lines that are parallel from that square shape. That square shape's supposed to be the Frankenstein monster's head because it's really boxy, like a robot. So we'll make two lines going down and then a curve for the opening of the shirt. And then I will make diagonal lines on both sides for its shoulders or trapezius. All right. So we're going from big shapes and then we're going to go into smaller shapes. I'm going to find the eye line. So I'm going to sketch a line here for my eye line. And then I'm going to make a line going down the center. Notice how I'm keeping all of my lines nice and light. All right. So eye line, and then I'm going to have half with another line. This will be my nose line. And then another half of a half. So notice how I halved this area. Now I halved this area. This will be my mouth line. So for my nose, I'm going to keep it Squidward looking, maybe a triangle to start. I'm still keeping everything really light. And then the mouth, I'm pressing a little harder, but not too much harder, just to show you guys where I want to place the mouth. For the eyes, I want it really close. Well, I want it on the eye line right here. So I'll have leaf shapes. But the Frankenstein's monster has really heavy brow ridges. So that's what I'm doing here with two curves on both sides here. I'm gonna have it right here, kind of hugging the eyes. So I don't think our Frankenstein's monster really needs eyebrows, but brow ridges it will have. And brow ridges are just like that bony part above our eye sockets. All right, I think it's looking pretty good already. For the nose, I'm gonna give it more detail. So I'm gonna make two ovals on each side. Those are the nostrils. And then from the top of the nostril going down, it's gonna curve, and then we're gonna repeat going back up to the other nostril. And we can kind of lightly color that in. I'm gonna go ahead and make kind of a boxy side of the nose here. And then we have this thing, goes down, diagonal, diagonal, back up. I like it. For its eyes, I want it to look kind of tired. So here, let's give it some eye bags. So I'm kind of repeating the leaf shape, the curvy lines underneath the eyes, but I'm keeping them broken so they don't translate as a shape. They just look like they're drooping. Okay. And then I want to half close my eyes. So I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna make this line really thick. So then it translates like eyelashes. And then maybe we could put some lashes on the bottom. Okay. All right, that's a lot of facial details already. The cheekbone will be right here, so I'm gonna make really high, harsh cheekbones. They're kind of like V's turned to the side. And then its jawline's gonna be down here. It's gonna go a little past the mouth. Then it tapers in. And if you make it too thin, then it has a thin chin. I want it to have a pretty strong chin, so I'm gonna have a big curve here. And for its mouth, I'm gonna have it kind of drooping down. The corners of its mouth is gonna droop down, kind of like a zombie. Because that's kind of what Frankenstein's monster is like, right? I want sunken cheeks, so I'm making these lines on each side of its mouth. I still want to give it some thickness of the bottom of its lips, so that's what these lines are for. We didn't put the iris yet, so 2 lines on each side, curves here and here on the opposite side. And I'll just lightly color that in so you guys could see my iris. That really brings our Frankenstein's monster to life, but it's not done yet. We want this neck to be thick so it looks like it has a really muscular build. I'm gonna make this diagonal line to show the throat, or maybe the neck muscles right here. Sorry, this is a lot of, this is a bit more advanced, but if you're following along, good job. If you're not, it's okay. Just consider this as practice, okay? We can make the ears, the bottom of the lobe matches up where the nose line is. The top usually matches up where the eyebrows would be, but in this case, Frankenstein's monster won't be having any eyebrows. And then we'll do it on the same side. Here's the lobe. And then here's like that ridge on the top of the ear. And then we don't really have to put too much detail. We could just shade that in later. Characteristic thing of Frankenstein's monster are those little bolts on its neck. So 2 lines going horizontally on either side. And then they kind of match up on both ends.